Hello and welcome to Assassin's Creed Revelation. This is the fourth game in the series, and we will be continuing right where we left off. This is part of my Assassin's Creed marathon leading up to the release of Odyssey, and I'll be playing through all the Assassin's Creed games I can before Odyssey is released in a couple of weeks. So let's get right on to it. And back to Altair. So, what part of Altair's life are we going to be in now? Previously we saw his wife die, and we ran from the Order.
They say he screams in his sleep, calling out for his father.
Abbas, what a miserable man.
It is not our place to judge.
It certainly is. If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
Shh. Good evening.
Water.
Of course. Sit.
Many thanks.
Wow, he's old now.
What brings you here, old man?
Pity Abbas. Do not mock him. He has lived as an orphan for most of his life, shamed by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor. And unlike Al-Mualim or Altair, he never betrayed us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out. Unjustly. Is it you? I heard the rumors, but I did not believe them.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself. It's been a long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
Fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
So, where do I begin?
With us.
Wow, even assassins aren't allowed in the area anymore. It's crazy. 2 decades away, damn. He's going mad.
You say these men are cruel. Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent?
Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy.
Then they will die, for they have compromised the order. But those who still live by the creed must be spared.
You can trust in us. You've heard the stories going around the village.
About Abbas and his nightclubs?
No. Altair.
What about...
People say an old assassin saved the life of a merchant down in the valley. They say he fought with a hidden blade.
rumors. I don't believe it.
True or not, say nothing to Abbas. He is sick with paranoia.
What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to just assassinate them both? I think they want me to assassinate both these guys. Let's find out.
Leave this place.
That seemed to work.
Altair is here. In the village? Send word to the castle, quickly. Assassins! To me!
Okay. I gotta be careful with these guards. They're not allowed to see me. I hope that guy's allowed to leave.
Mentor,
Welcome.
I am really old now.
Do not want to get him killed.
How am I gonna...
Kill the traitors!
Oh, we have a lot of
Nothing
people.
without that artifact. Nothing. You pathetic miser. Stand down.
Follow me to the castle. And spill no blood if you can help it.
I don't think I even have the artifact anymore. Like, I should have hidden it by now. I'm way too old. Like, you'd expect it to be hidden. Man, he is not good right now. Yeah, he's really not good.
Death!
Oh, what's that? What was that right there? That was interesting.
Altair, 2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls.
Yep.
We could use your wisdom. Now more than ever.
Okay, he's a good guy now. But I am old. Okay, you're in.
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you!
Our mentor has returned!
My respect,
Yes.
mentor.
Oh, they're all happy with me.
I fight for you. For the order.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill that one even with my other people. Great.
Welcome home.
Altair,
Welcome back, mentor.
Your presence honors me.
Always around. Together for victory, mentor.
Am I supposed to just wait or what? Oh, it looks like I am. So I'm not supposed to attack at all. I'm just supposed to let them get killed by my people.
Welcome back, mentor.
Tell your men to stand down.
No! I am defending Mashaf. Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
Just press that to lock on. I can just shoot him though, I don't need to. That's 300 years early, he got a gun.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image. But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his
I
final
hope you
days.
realize what the truth actually is.
And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
Yeah, that one's my bad. I didn't realize that using other people to kill them would also count. Especially because they kill them anyway.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
He's a lot like you, Ezio. But now, we still need one more. Which way is the shortcut? How do I access the shortcut? I think it's back through here. Maybe? Come on, where is the shortcut room? I used to get lost in this place. In here.
My respect, Mentor.
What the hell? Where is the shortcut? Oh, that's glitchy. Wow. All I need to know is how to get out of here with the shortcut room. Oh, here. There's just one door ahead. Damn it. Walk past it now. Oh, okay. Now, which one's closer to my quest point? Would be this one. I get to it. Keep going. There we go. Now, there's still a bit more to go, but we're nearing the end. That's why there's only one more to get.
Oh, Father, is that you? Karnımı doyurabilmek için.
But let's do this.
Does this amuse you? Leave at once!
I'm sorry, I don't mean to hit you.
I can find things no one else can.
I just wanted to get through quickly.
We crossed so many dumb souls.
Okay, is it up or is it on the ground? Like, alright, it's gotta be on the ground, right? Oh, it's not completely on the ground, only half on the ground.
Sayun
There it is.
Auditore!
Oh, I could've just
Word
went to the
around
ground
the city
anyway.
is you're leaving us.
Is nothing I do a secret?
Not to worry, brother. The captain of your ship is a friend, but neither of you are going anywhere just yet. The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halich and ordered a full blockade until you are caught.
Oh, that's not
They
gonna
raised the
happen.
chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
50 times. I'm not allowed to use
Bene,
blades,
I
really?
know what to do.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes?
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
Okay, no blades. Am I gonna be able to do that though? They already see me? They're civilians? I don't know.
I have done nothing!
Okay, I gotta shoot him a few times because this one is better than the one. But it wasn't a blade. we go. I'm gonna blow up the top. Should I place this right at the bottom? No, it seems like I can't get up this place normally. Gotta find my way around to where it's open. Maybe? Is there an open area? There is. How do I look at it? How am I supposed to do this? Huh. I don't think I'm meant to be up here. I'm not. Meant to be down here, near the chain.
Stop! You there! That's man.
Here we go. You need to get further away than that. But, good I guess. Oh, I took down the whole thing. Look at it bend. Amazing.
What he got to hide? Funny hook.
I don't want to use blades. Smoke bomb or something? Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Those ships are armed!
You're gonna hurt.
They're waiting to stop your boat!
Can you let
take
me
care of
go?
them. We will clear
Stop
the docks.
targeting the person. Thank you. I hate when it just locks on and doesn't let you do anything.
Ah, Greek fire! I like the way you think, Ezio.
Get in here, thank you. Let's see what we got here. Can't see where I'm aiming. It says hold X to shoot. Hold X, this one. Really, I'm gonna die. Hang on, I need to get off this so I can heal. Or not, because obviously it doesn't want me to do that. Okay. Well, let's try it again. Maybe I can run past the guards this time, not get attacked. Let me go. It always locks on and just doesn't let me do anything.
They're waiting to stop your boat.
Yeah, well, I can't get up, can I?
We will clear the docks.
It's not jumping. And now it jumps off. Yeah, my boat is screwed. Oh my god. Gotta defeat these guys. And take out these guys, and then these guys. These ones are harder to take care of though. Get rid of this one. It'd be great. Okay, one more. Man, this fire goes on forever. Could you imagine a long-range weapon like that? So, chain of fire. Get my boats destroyed, or is this someone else's boat? Nope, it's someone else's. Hey, that must be mine over there. Oops. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But it seemed to work anyway. Oh, I jumped through that goal. Hey, get to that. That looks nice. Oh, it didn't help me. Yeah, please don't fall in the water. Like, I get that you like the water, but please don't.
Tüm işi yanlış yaptın ahmak. Baştan başla.
Yeah, ignore me. Really? Drop the bucket.
Don't let him reach the ship!
Damn it. It's this way, right? Yeah.
Don't. Just don't.
Just don't. Yeah, let me go. Don't even bother.
Yours is not a subtle approach. See, sorry for the delay.
Sorry for the delay. Yeah, this guy's a friend of the assassins apparently, so that's why he doesn't care. If he was anyone else, he'd probably have a fit and run away. And I didn't hurt anyone with blades, so succeeded 100%. And that is 6 complete. So there's 3 more to go. I was gonna have 3 in the second one, or at least all 2 in the second one, because I did 4
You
in
know
the first one.
something, don't you? You know what's out there.
I have a hunch, yes.
Come on, Bill. You never do anything halfway. What do you think we'll find?
If we're lucky, another prize. If we're very lucky, something that'll end this miserable war.
You're talking over my head, mate.
Listen, Sean, I have no idea what we're going to find. But I do know that whatever it is, the Templars can't have it.
Well, we still have the apple, which is good. If only we had someone who could actually use it. Hey, Canadian guy, how you going? How's YouTube treating you?
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions?
Come on.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'd... I'm not sure.
Thank you
For what?
for making sense.
Sean, you feeling
We're
okay?
back in this world again.
Sure, yeah, of course. No, I'm fine. Yeah. We're assassins, after all, aren't we, eh? Why should we be surprised if one of us dies every now and again?
Every death is a tragedy to somebody somewhere.
What I want to know is Desmond worth all this trouble? You know, what is he? Is he the chosen one? Is that it? Little Jimmy Special? Some bollocks like that?
I'm afraid not. But what he has is rare. His genes contain high concentrations of first civilization DNA. Only about 1 in 10 million are so lucky.
The bleeding effect. Is that part of it?
I believe so. I wish I could say we knew about his gift earlier. But it was the Templars who realized this. And they found him first.
Okay. Considering we killed their friend, he has a right to be worried about me. He doesn't really understand all of the stuff.
I have left
about the old
Constantinople
civilization.
and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, for there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my heart. Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me. But that feeling, that capacity for love, has returned. I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away.
Okay, so we should be out at the point where we have to go and get the final key. Because we have 4 or 5. I remember this place kind of. There's a lot of stuff to do here, and I actually missed a couple of collectibles here a while ago when I first
No
did this.
evidence of an army here.
Took me a
And
while
no
to find them.
signs of Tarek's men.
But good thing is we won't be collecting all the collectibles this playthrough, which is nice. Okay, Tarek's men in here somewhere. Yeah. More sneaky stuff. Painful, but gotta be done. What was the point of that? Like, didn't matter, right? Okay. We're here. This is a pretty nice camp though. It'd be hard to actually fight this if I wasn't an assassin. A normal army would have a lot of trouble trying to get into this place.
Hey, you remember yesterday? Nice work, Kefas. Those kids won't throw on the road anymore. I like the way you widen your...
Yeah. If I have to not get detected, it'll be a pain. Okay, that's just the full synchronization is not get detected. Can try it, but I don't know how well it's gonna go. Pretty sure I had trouble with this back when I first cleared it.
It's rather risky, really.
Come on, get back up there.
A bit old to carry on like that, no?
Okay, getting there.
That's a bit
I quit
rash.
drinking a month ago. Why am I still seeing?
What the...
But I
What's the
quit
point of
drinking
this
a month
capering
ago.
about?
Why am I still seeing?
The down or up? Not too sure. Doesn't seem to be down. Oh. Been too long since I've done this. I want to actually see where it is. Straight up. They usually want you to climb things, so most likely up. At least it shouldn't take long. Yo, Assassino. They've been calling me the Reaper lately as well. It's kind of interesting that we saw Altair recently and he was getting pretty old. Ezio is also getting really old now. Pretty sure Altair did a lot more than Ezio did though. Okay. Synchronize. Could you imagine living in a cave like this? Really, it got me to do all of that just so I could pretty much get that point. Oh well. Let's go find the spies. Yep. Altair couldn't climb at all though, he was too old. But this guy's not too old, he's maybe 40 or something. I don't think it's 50. Possible, but I don't think so. Now, where are these spies? Well, there's them. Yeah. Yeah, probably something like that. If you pay attention to the time skips, you can kind of work it out. Okay, there he is. There's a spy.
That must be dangerous.
Remedies tried, tested, and true.
Why am I targeting that guy? Why am I targeting random people? Stop targeting. What happened? How did the spy get over there? What? Did he like go onto the ground or something? What is going on?
Ibn Rashid himself could have treated you no better.
How did the spy go on the ground? Oh, he went this way. I completely lost track of the guy.
Not so close, Adi Herif.
Oh,
Easy now. Tarek sent me.
Only you? Why not more?
I am enough. Where are your men?
Captured by Byzantines over a week ago. I was just to look like a slave and managed to escape. But the others? Are you a capable fighter?
I like to think so.
Well, when you are certain, come find me.
Actually, a lot of capable women in the Assassin's Creed games. More than you'd expect considering the time zone. But yeah, it's pretty good. Man, this cave system. Gotta try really hard not to get caught.
That's a bit rash.
But if I do get caught, I won't worry about it. I'll just keep going. I'm not gonna restart like I would if I was trying to get 100%. That will be something I worry about in the future, considering I've already done it before. So it would just be for
Did you
recording
happen
for
to see
YouTube.
that? We caught another of the Sultan's spies lurking about. A woman this time, disguised as a harlot of low birth.
Sending his harem girls now, eh? It seems the Sultan is running out of skilled fighters. Where did you take her?
Inside, into the prisons. But she won't last long. Not with Shakulu in charge.
In prison, eh? Don't kill anyone. Oh, great. That's a painful one. I kinda wanna just kill everyone though. Isn't that what being assassin's about? Have you played any of the Assassin's Creed games before?
How soon before my soldiers are trained to use those guns?
A few weeks at most.
A few weeks.
Janissaries will know I have betrayed them by now. But do they have the resources for retribution?
Doubtful. The Sultan's battle with Selim commands most of their attention.
What the hell is that smell?
Apologies, Manuel. Some of these Ottoman prisoners are so fragile.
Shakuru, try to moderate your anger. I know the Sultan humiliated your people, but there is no need to spit on men who are beneath us.
Yeah, I think that's similar for most people.
Take the woman from the prison and bring her to the chapel.
Shakulu, I don't have the key.
Find it!
Who has the key? You?
I think Nicholas has it. He's on leave in the market.
Christemu, I'd like to run that man through with a spear.
I played all of them, but they got kind of repetitive after I think Black Flag. Because the main story was pretty much gone. Yep. Gotta go find this key. Take them out. Except I'm not allowed to kill them apparently. Okay. Gotta avoid that guy. Around? Can you go around? Just drop.
Bound to hurt himself.
Okay, gotta find out who has this key. Surprised the guards don't care about me. Maybe I'm allowed here now? I like how you've got this path type thing now. That's new to this game. They didn't have it in the previous ones. Yeah, Black Flag was fun, but Rogue was less fun because of Black Flag. Because it was pretty much the same thing as Black Flag, except like different area and all that. So, I never finished Rogue, but I finished all the other ones. Now, steal the key and then get out of here.
God bless you and grant you victory.
I will be replaying Black Flag soon though. 3 is next. And then I think there's a couple more side ones after 3.
I admit the Ottoman are able
I'll have to check. But I know 3 is next.
Why on earth?
It should be fun. I'm looking forward to 3. It's been a while since I've finished that one. Okay, let's get up the wall again. Yeah, it's mainly the conclusion of the story though. I think. They all kind of blend together for me. So I've missed things. That's one of the good reasons of replaying them all. Because you get to see all the story in a short period of time. So you can get a better grasp on it rather than waiting every year for it to come out. Because you forget a lot in a year. Because those years add up over time.
You took your time.
You are welcome.
Aman Allahum. What is that?
Not everyone was taken prisoner.
Poor men. Allah Siti Kutsasim. That Turkmen renegade did this. Shakulu. I'll kill him!
Wait.
Okay. Hey, that's 100% done. Nice. Now, what is next? Yeah, it does that. I find it interesting that Odyssey is set 300 years before Origins, and Origins was supposed to be the first Assassins. So now they're saying that the Assassins were actually even further back in time and actually Adam and Eve pretty much founded the Assassins, and their son was the first Templar and stuff like that. I don't know, the story gets really weird.
You know, I love...
But yeah, it's going back and back now. The weirdest part about going back in time is you have all this technology that is lost. It's possible that someone in the future has already discovered it, but you're going further back in time to someone who might not have even seen it. Or they originally seen it, but now it's gone because someone else found it. You can't be sure that the ones that found it at the very beginning of time still know where it is. Unless they hit it well. I liked Syndicate a lot, that was kind of fun. I think it got a lot of hate though, but... like, it didn't go into the real world story that much, but I liked the Assassin story. It was cool seeing seeing all that area. I like how it goes back in time, but I wish they would cover more of the main story. Yeah, it is going into Spartan time. A lot of people are hating on how the new characters can kick
cooperate very well.
like in 300.
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. I will have to get in close.
Janos, we have to help him.
So the weirdest thing about the newest game is that there is a lot more freedom to choose your own story, which is kind of weird for an Assassin's game because usually you're trying to sync with the Assassin's story, not make your own. And there's going to be multiple endings, which is going to mean you're going to have to replay the game multiple times just to find out everything about the game, which could be a pain. So multiple endings isn't something you want in an Assassin's Creed game, mainly because the whole point of the story is it's a straightforward story. If it's got multiple endings, it means you have to replay to see the whole story. Kind of forcing that. But it should be interesting anyway. Like, I can't really say anything about it till it comes out and I see how much they're actually doing, but it should be fun. It's kind of going away from what Assassins is even more, but it should still be interesting to play. Okay, there's one. Two. Yeah. There's the third one, and one more. There we go. Yeah, they're adding romance. You get to customize who your partner is. I know, it's gonna be something really unique. I'm interested to see what they do.
Men who make a fetish out of murder deserve no pity.
He does not want to die. He's still going. What? How many times do I have to stab this guy?
Your carcass will be the pyre this night.
Okay, I can't block him as well as the rest. Oh, got some good hits on him though. Can't kick him either. He's fighting pretty good for someone who just got stabbed twice. Man, I hate how much they dodge in this game. One of the things I complain about most in this one. The rest, they had a good balance of dodging, but pretty much everyone in this one dodges. Except the weakest of them all. kick him already, come on. There we go, got some hits on him. I think it's easier just to keep trying to hit him rather than trying to kick him. I kind of like the old hit points they had as well. It wasn't just a single bar, it was just something, it was easier to tell how much he had left. Anyway, he's nearly dead. Strong one. And let's just keep going. Oh, finally.
Sen çok yaşa Dilara.
Can you walk?
Evet.
The rifles you brought, they should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work. But the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Bene. Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You will panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
Yeah, it's only the really weakest grunts though. There's 2 other grunts in this game that dodge just as much as the bosses do. I fought one earlier and I just had him against the wall for like 3 minutes just hitting at him and he finally died. And that was just one of them. There's so many times in this game you just have to run from them because there's no point fighting them. There's usually too many and they just don't die quick enough. Usually it's easier just to call your assassins in because they will kill them. Anyway, let's get up here and start the fireworks.
Bound to hurt himself, but I can't be bothered to care.
I can kill people now, so I'll take out some guards as I go. Oh, wrong way. Gotta go that way. Getting there. Okay, where next? Yep, I like my stabby. Hidden Blade is my favorite weapon. And counter with Hidden Blade is even better.
Siga! Siga! This is gunpowder, not millet! I got it!
They kind of nerf Hidden Blade in some of the newer games, I believe. Like, I don't think you can fight with it as well. But it was always my favorite. And I'm not allowed to take damage this time. But 100%. Now, I can't remember Unity exactly. I will when I get to it. But, like I said, they all kind of blur together. No, I'm gonna take damage. Great. I like Unity better than Rogue. It was good after 4 because 4 and Rogue had so much sea warfare. It was good to finally get away from that. But at the time, they were all pretty decent. But I didn't like Rogue mainly because it was a lot like 4, just a smaller story and didn't seem as important overall. But when oh come on. Yeah, I'll probably see that when I get to it. As soon as I start playing it, I'll remember about the game. But until I get to that point, I won't really know much about it. I can't remember what's in what game at this point. I just know that Black Flag is Sea Warfare, and I know a lot of that story, but I can't remember like the less important games. Like, I forgot how many games you actually played Ezio in. I didn't realize there were so many games as Ezio. But now I know. Okay, let's go get these explosives.
This blade I got from that Italian by the tower.
Yeah, it's still a ridiculous number. Also, some of the side story from Brotherhood, I was remembering the side story from this game instead of Brotherhood's side story. Because I forgot the order it happened in. Oh, come on. He really stabbed me. I do not like fighting on stairs. I'll just take the guys out quick. Oh, some of the new games, they have really good combo kills though. They've made the combo kills look way more impressive, but it does get repetitive.
Isn't that?
But there's a lot more variety and it does really cool effect.
There he is! On him!
Like this one was also pretty decent, but they really highlight it more in the future games. Oh, lots of guards here. But this game, I loved being able to just go through every enemy like that. Now, where is the object I need? Is it down or up? Can't remember. Well, it's gotta be down because it's not up here. Probably there. I'll be recording I'll be uploading all of this game tonight. I should be able to get all 3 episodes up before I start playing the next game tomorrow morning. Should be cool. Yeah, to me it still kind of did, because they did go into the real world a lot more and it felt more like the originals. But they did do a lot of really weird stuff that changed how everything worked. Like, Eagle Vision completely changed, for one. The combat also completely changed, which was kind of annoying at times. So, to me, it still felt a lot like an Assassin's Creed game, but it was very different. If you go from the first game to that one, you'll just flip out pretty much and be like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. Travel in that one was kind of annoying as well.
Sabotage, Manuel. You need to take cover.
Get out of my way. Citizens, soldiers, compose yourselves. Do not give in to fear. We are the true shepherds of Constantinopolis. We are the lords of this land. We are Byzantines. Gorayo, stand fast. Do not let anyone break it. Oh, Skata. Stop that man! Coming down!
Yeah, you don't take any damage. Yeah, it did change a lot. Syndicate was also kind of like 2 in a way. It had a lot of similarities story-wise, but it's kind of interesting what they do. Oh, come on, this way. Great. But
stop and think for a moment. Think about
it seemed like Origin was becoming more like an MMO without the multiplayer.
You have sown here.
Get up, please. I want to be quick so I don't get shot. Nah, I got shot. Great. I lost the full synchronization because of that. Okay, easy way to take care of this guy. Or not. I'm gonna try and get away first.
You take advantage of our poor and displaced people, using us to further your own vain quest. But we fight for dignity, assassin. We fight to restore peace to this troubled land.
Templars are always quick to talk of peace, but very slow to concede power.
Because power begets peace, Vlaka. It cannot happen in reverse. These people would drown without a firm hand to lift them up and keep them in line.
There he is. The monster I came to kill.
Well, that went good.
I should have been Constantine's successor. I had so many plans.
Your dream dies with you, Manuel. Your empire is gone.
Ah. But I am not the only one with this vision, assassin. The dream of our order is universal. Ottoman, Byzantine. These are only labels. Costumes and facades. Beneath these trappings, all Templars are part of the same family.
Enough prattling. I am here for the Masyaf key.
Then take it. Take it. And seek your fortune. See if you get within 100 leagues of that library before one of us finishes you off.
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. At all.
Poor Manuel. Last of the Palerlogi. I should not have put him in charge of our Masyaf expedition. He was an arrogant man. Impossible to keep in line.
You disappoint me, Ahmed. Why the Templars?
Because I am tired of all of these pointless blood feuds that pit father against son, brother against brother. To achieve true peace, mankind must think and move as one body, with one mastermind. The secrets in the Grand Temple will give us just that. And Altair will lead us there.
Delusions. Altair's secrets are not for you.
I am not interested in arguing, Ezio. I am here for the Masyaf keys.
Keys? Are there more than this one?
So I have heard. Perhaps I should ask someone who knows better. Sofia Sartor. Is that her name?
She knows nothing. Leave her be.
We shall see.
I will kill you if you touch her.
I know you'll try.
Okay. Okay, I'm not allowed to lose more than half my health. Interesting. I hate these guys. Man, grabbing in this game is also annoying. Well, may as well use the sword sometime in this. And we're good. Ah, there's more up here.
Get him!
I'm gonna try and run away most of the time though. They just kind of waste time. Did that guy just fall off by himself? The whole place is on fire. Great. What about all the poor people that were living here before that? Okay. Oh, more people have fallen off. Looks like this way is the way to go. If I can climb up the wall. really, I failed because of that. Cappuccino. Where am I even going? I can't see anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, Eagle Vision. That's right. He did say something about that. I guess this is why. Hey, there's our escape. I need to select it and keep it on. Okay, we're out. Okay. Ship time. It's not even up to 4 yet and we're already going back to ships. All those people though just burnt down their houses. Now I wonder what story this one tells me. Because Altair was old last time we saw him, so what point is this gonna be?
Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapults and watch for my signal. Stay close.
Polo. Now, which way are we going? Seems like I should be going this way, but... Closed. Oh, okay, it opened.
Stop that man! There! On him!
Oh, I saw the apple.
Stay close.
Yeah, I'm going to give this to him so he can go away. Yeah, I figured that's what you're waiting for. I'm trying not to talk during the cutscenes though, so people that haven't seen them can watch them without me talking over it.
Let's move. All right, this way.
You will not get away!
This way.
Okay. So we're gonna give this guy the apple. Hang on, what do you mean he's under attack? He's like walking into a flag. He's not under attack.
Stay close.
So there's Niccolo Polo and Muffo. So does that mean the other guy, his name is actually Marco Polo? Like his full name? Yeah, Ghost Assassin's OP.
Father, are you hurt?
I'm just old.
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo.
Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
So I'm guessing that Apple taught him how to use those. Because he spent ages researching the Apple. That's the only way he would have learned how to use them right. So he could put his message in. But that's all of them. Old boss, new boss.
Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind their Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they're looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
The Apple causes nothing but trouble. Then again, if they didn't find the Apple, they wouldn't be able to leave all these messages for Desmond. And for us. Because we're watching Desmond as well. So we need this knowledge.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed.
That's a lot of emotes.
By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı. Ezio Auditore.
Hi. How's Twitch treating you? We got one person watching on YouTube and one on Twitch now. Hope you've been enjoying watching. We should be nearly done with this. There's 2 more sequences left. So we're nearly done. And then I can upload all the videos to YouTube. And pick up with the next game tomorrow, which should be free at last. Now, we gotta go and save this girl.
Maybe we should stop him.
Assassin's always gotta save the girl. Is that guy following me? Come on, leave me alone, you'll just get killed. You'd think that when they see me they would run away now, considering how many times I've killed their leaders. But they follow me alone. Okay. I like how you got these buildings. They're pretty much like shopping centers. Quite interesting. And they're just built into the city.
I'm sorry, please don't hurt me.
Now, we're only 50 meters away, so really there. My assassin should be keeping like guard though. I did tell them to watch over her. I would expect them to be better at their job. Okay, where are you? Looks like the place has been ransacked, so my people didn't do too good with their job. You can hear her. Is that her? No, that's my assassin, so they did do their best.
You have earned your rest, brother.
There were just too many of them.
Requiescat in pace.
Poor guy. Another friend gone.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
Why did that assassin's subtitle just have a question mark on it? Okay, let's show them what assassins are made of. Let's just go in the front door. I need to get my weapons up. Yeah, these are some of the weak guards. These ones you don't need to worry about. They're easy. I do have to help my people get in though. Okay, all good, let's go. Time for war.
Get the bastard! I see him! Hurry! If it wasn't for them, life would be
Now these
so
ones
boring.
here are stronger.
Oh, did you hear about this terrible assassin leader the boss talks about? Bah, he's a fairy tale, right?
Okay, couple more. Let's get them all. Take them all out. No mercy for these guys.
Get the bastard!
Get rid of all of them.
Don't kill me, please!
Okay, I missed the one I was after him. I love how easy it is to get rid of large groups in this game. Not so easy in the newer game.
Now! Nice work, Kefas. Those kids won't throw on the road and...
Okay. And taking out all of them.
I quit. I'm going back to selling fish.
Okay, that didn't work well. Gotta heal again. Man, there really are a lot of these guys though. But they are protecting him. Look at them all. Too bad you guys had to fight me. Picked the wrong enemy. I think I should go up this way actually. Might be a good idea.
Your time has come, assassin. You have been a thorn in my side long enough, assassin. You suppose the next Sultan would be an easy kill? Your time has come, assassin.
Why can't I shoot him?
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, assassin.
Hang on, I can't assassinate him? I literally have to get close to him.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmet. but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
I've never known a Templar to spare anything.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Shahzadem, stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Well, I will try, but he may not give me a choice. He may not be that twisted yet, I don't know. I already spared him once and he's still acting like a boss. Now, I need a shortcut. I don't want to have to travel 900 meters. So where am I? Closest shortcut would be here. So I'll go that way. Not as far. Well, that's the closest one I've got revealed anyway. There's probably another one even closer, but I don't have the viewpoints to see it yet. How am I gonna get over this wall? Right here? Good. At least that answered itself. Should be here. I only have 2 of that animus data. Oh, come on, don't fall off. I need you to climb up this wall. Damn. Oh, there's a gate here. Anyway.
Wait. I don't see him.
You're not meant to see me. Let me go. Man, running into people is so annoying. I'm gonna go over the building. It's just on the other side.
Please, just leave me be. Why are you here?
Some noble thug, no doubt. I know that man.
Yeah, I am. I'm assassin. If you would let me go.
Stop that man!
I better not die like this. It's so annoying. Really? I can't do that?
Damn it! He's getting away!
We have to take these guys out. That guy was gonna shoot me. Get rid of him. Good. Now let's go closer to where the quest is. It's up there. Good. Yeah, that's actually the assassin temple. Well, the assassin headquarters. I'm pretty sure. Didn't need a new leader of that now, seeing the main guy died. Okay. Let's rescue her. I have all 5 now. Okay, let's go do this. Let's go rally the troops. Okay. Just over here.
Hey! No need to be reckless!
Take out this guy too. Yeah, I'm nearly free. I just need one more point. Now, does this go to the other side or not? It does not go to the other side. Okay, let's go in the garden. Graveyard.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin, and I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, then wait for my command.
Okay, time to save the girl. Let's go, my assassins.
Come, good people. It is never too late to take care of one's health.
Let's punish these people.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio, but your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust? A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off.
See, we both have an army.
She's all yours.
Okay, let's get her. Why did you jump off the door? That was kind of weird. Okay, don't have have too long to get up here. But it should be long enough. You better not jump off. Here we go. Not even her?
Dannazione!
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Oh, I didn't press it. Yeah, that didn't work.
Please stop.
I'm trying. What am I supposed to do here? There we go.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I bet.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
Okay, let's help her get out of here. I like how there was just a carriage right there waiting. Or a cart, whatever you want to call it. Okay, kill 20 guards. Let's see.
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Yep, I have. Oh no, I don't want to go over there. Oh, that was bad.
Cut him down! Die! You will die, worm!
Yeah, if I go between these two, I should be okay. Damn it. I had some trouble there. At least I got rid of both for now, but hopefully there's not many more.
Hold on!
I said hold on.
Look out!
It immediately falls off.
Ezio!
Really? I'm behind it again? Parachute, nice.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on!
Obviously.
What's it? Why is it telling me to assassinate? Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, that would have hurt. Man, didn't give me much chance to go around that building.
I am all right.
At least she's alright, because I'm dead.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on!
Obviously. Oh no!
Oh, that was close.
Soldiers, up ahead!
I see them.
There's one. Two. Where are the rest? This is kind of fun. Oh, they went that way. Ah, more buildings to watch out for.
Sophia,
Oh,
you must be careful!
I know.
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, got one. Good. There's number one. How many more do I need? Okay, looks like we're all good. Pretty good air assassinations. Oh. Nice. Good amount of kills right there. Okay, I need to catch up to this guy. Nice.
Out of the road!
Oh, watch out for that tree.
Keeping us on track.
Oh, I got hit by that tree. Oh no, not that wall. And that wall too. Gotta heal. My last heal too.
Oh my. Please move.
Uh-oh. Oh, just looping around that one. No! Oh, thank God. I was just blown up away.
Your
These trees.
determination would be charming if it was not so infuriating.
I don't have any more potions. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. No! These walls. He has a lot of horsemen on his side. Like, seriously, it's a lot of men. Yeah, I want to get this guy too. Oh, I'm too far ahead now. Cool. And they just made that.
Ezio, look!
We're nearly there.
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, assassin.
Hey, you kidnapped her.
Go, Ezio, I'm fine.
Cut the rope so I can keep going. Oh, that is not good. Man, fighting in mid-air. Not good. Oh, what? Why? I should have won that. I defended enough and hit him heaps. Maybe I shouldn't defend at all. Yeah, I got him right. He's still holding on. Hey look, there's my treasure.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh!
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Wow.
Selim! Stop! Please! So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Well, the boy did say that his father would end him. And he did. Priorities. Had to save that girl. And then get my coins back. Time to go open the vault. Or library.
Bill! Good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look, this is crazy.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
I'm nearly there. Or is 16 doing something?
Here it comes. What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion. What are you doing? What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
Ball 16.
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyav keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyav, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
So, I wonder if we ever found out 16's real name. Because I don't remember ever hearing it. But I could have forgotten easily as well. Could also be side story related. Don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, hopefully we don't lose this girl as well, like Altair did.
Come, we must hurry. Such a climb.
Yep.
È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
Yep.
It would be if it were doctrine. But it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile.
This way.
And that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision.
Over here.
This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go.
Come, we must hurry.
To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Okay, let's continue. I just didn't want to risk going too far ahead in case a cutscene triggered and didn't show the story. Which can happen. Okay, I'll let you lead. I'm guessing the story's over though, so just walk. But yeah, this creed has been around forever. It's ancient. Some of it may have been created in a more recent time, but the assassins have been around since the beginning, pretty much. Since the old world ended. It really looks like there should be more than 5 keys, doesn't there? Seriously.
The end of the road.
Like, look how many holes there are. It looks like there's more than 5.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
Okay, it wants me to get a hint. Probably be a good idea. Especially because I gotta rotate. Wow, this one here is... Yeah, let's see what the hint is.
Did
Anyway.
Altair leave behind any clues? Perhaps something only those with heightened senses can see.
Forgot about that. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why it's just this one. I wonder why it's only on that.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Let's hope she's still alive. Why can't she come in? Like, she came that far, why not just come in with me? Light all the torches, eh? Kinda weird they're only on one side though. Make more sense to be on both sides. Here's the library. Before we go any further, I just want to have a look at this. See if there's anything hidden. Ah, doesn't look like it. Did he really end himself in there?
No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
So destroying.
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Another one. Last piece of his memory. I'm to see the end. As he seals himself away.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, nice. I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
This is where it ends.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell
I just
you?
lit those earlier.
What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria.
I see that
Maria?
wall going on back there.
Where are you? Where is she?
Gone, Father. You do not remember? She's gone.
Oh, he was losing his mind too.
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away.
Ooh.
Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Now we have witnessed both the rise and fall of Altair, the most well-known assassin of all time. You should leave the apple there. It causes nothing but trouble. Hang on, it opened. I didn't even open it, it opened itself. It knows.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here.
He's smarter than he was before.
I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
Of course.
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
He reached out and touched him, seriously.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground,
to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended. The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
And that is Revelations complete. Man, always loved these early stories of assassins. And when you get into the side stories, you learn even more. It's a lot of fun all along. So his father showed up at a great time just to save him. But where did they go on the plane? Like, where'd they end up? I can't remember that. I can kind of remember, but not clearly. But looks like we did it. Desmond is awake again. The next one should be Battlefield 3. Oh, not Battlefield 3. Assassin's Creed 3. Damn. Crazy. Not sure if there's any talking in these credits like the previous one. Anyway, might just see if I can press anything to go past it. Okay. Oh, I can pause it, but I can't skip it by the looks of it. Anyway, we'll just watch it. See if there's anything at the end. I don't know. Might be, might not be. Now, all these will be up on YouTube. The previous game's already up on YouTube, and this one should be going up tonight. Oh, the island's coming back. That's cool. That would be so that when I go back into the Animus, I can still unlock the side story. Because you have to be able to redo stuff. This one had no real world elements, which means there's no hidden stuff in the real world, which is nice. It will just be in here where all the side story is. But it can't bring 16 back, I don't think. It's possible, I guess, but 16 wasn't part of the main program. He was something added on. So he's probably lost forever. But I don't know for sure. Because he does show up in the side story anyway, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's a nice little island. They're really good at making like awesome architecture. They've got both real world like things which are amazing by themselves, but then you get all this alien and really weird stuff that also looks amazing. It's really nice. And it gets better, and then the next game is coming up. More ancient stuff and new cities to come. I wonder who will play us next time, because Altair's story is done and Ezio's should be done. But who is next? We will find out shortly, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream of Assassin's Creed 3. I can't remember what's after Assassin's Creed 3 though. In a while. Let me see if I can find it. I can't tab out though, just in case it crashes. So I'm going to use my phone. Check. Let's see here. Oh, it goes 3 and then 4 apparently. That's interesting that it just goes straight into that. Or you can go 3 Liberation and then 4. But I think Liberation is counted as a side game, not an actual game. A lot of people do really weird stuff though. They're like, oh, you should play Origins first because technically it's first in the story. But then you'd be completely lost because while it is the first in the Assassin's story, it's last in real-time events. So if you play it first, it makes no sense when they start talking about Desmond and the Templars and Abstergo and all that, because you do hear about that in Origins. And you'll hear about it again in Odyssey, so it would make no sense to play it in order of the Assassins, because if that was the case, it would mean you would play Odyssey first and then Origin, which would be weird because when you go back to the real world, the main character you're playing as has already experienced events that haven't happened yet, and then you'll go back in time in the next game. So you don't want to play it based on how far back the Assassin's Order is, because it just makes no sense when you get to the main story. So they've got a lot of side games, so people have a lot of weird answers about which one's supposed to come first. There is also DLC that adds more to the story, but I won't be playing that as part of this marathon. It'll either be something extra I do later, if I can, because Ubisoft has network issues, etc. Or the network doesn't exist anymore because the game's so old. So I might not even be able to access the DLC through proper channels. I don't know. But it looks like 3, 4, then Rogue and Unity as the main series. Side games I will do another time. Like after I finish all the main ones, I may do the side ones. So because there is quite a lot of DLC and side stories in a lot of these games, which add a lot to the story. So 3's next, then 4, Rogue, Unity, then Syndicate. Syndicate should be fun because I enjoyed that one a lot. Then we get back into Origins. Origins will be nice as well. There's a ton of spin-offs. Like Liberations and Chronicles and all that. I don't know how they really even come into it, but I have those. So I'll try those maybe? They've also got like compilations and all that. How weird. So many different versions, and then they got remasters and all types of stuff. Like they've even remastered this one, I'm pretty sure. I think that's in the Ezio collection. And they've remastered. The remaster of 3 is coming next year. So even though there's not going to be a new addition to the Assassin's Creed series, they're going to remake 3 next year. And also Liberation next year. Pretty interesting, I guess. So they've got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation Remastered, both next year. So there's always going to be some more Assassin's Creed stuff coming. And we should get their next version in 2020, which will be part of the main series again. But when I say part of the main series, that may not mean it's part of the main story, because the story, like I said, has gotten weird. They're kind of going back to the main story, I believe, with Origins and Odyssey. It seems like they're following just one person now, going back to what the game used to be. Especially with Desmond's dad coming back into the picture, so I don't know. It seems like they're going back to the roots of the story. I hope anyway, because I want to see more of the story, not just focus purely on the assassins thing, especially because Odyssey is technically not even really assassins. But like, they're technically assassins, but not really. Like, I don't think they call themselves the assassins, because I'm pretty sure the Creed and all that didn't start until Origins, so Odyssey shouldn't contain any of that. They shouldn't even have the assassin mark, because that was only created in Origins, and this is before Origins, so they shouldn't have the mark. So I wonder what they're gonna do. Interesting to see anyway. For all we know, they're going to go even back further and go to the start of the new civilization. We might even see these ancient ones before they died off, when they still had some power left. See Adam and Eve's civilization, all that. That would actually be interesting. But I don't think they would have much reference point to that, because it seems like a lot of that world is completely fictional. So it may be hard for them to completely create a world like that from scratch, rather than just taking inspiration from stuff that is in the past and we have some information on. But it'll still be interesting to see what they do. Hopefully they get back to having an actual main storyline, because these stories in this were amazing. It was like movies. Each one continued with the previous one, even though this game and Brotherhood were kind of side stories. It still followed the main series, and they played it like it was a movie, or something like Game of Thrones, where one episode would end, it would recap the previous episode and move on to the next one. So you'd always get a recap at the start of the next game, which would be amazing. And they always end on some sort of cliffhanger or new thing happening. Like the first game ended with me finding 16's blood all over the wall and strange symbols. And then the second one ended where pretty much the assassins were attacking and all that. And we escaped and went to a new area and then ended up at the villa. There was so much stuff happening, and it all ties in together. But later on in the series, it just loses all of that. It doesn't feel like it's something that's one after the other anymore. It kind of feels all over the place, which a lot of people quit playing Assassin's Creed because of that. That's why, even though there's so many games, a lot of people haven't even gone past 4 because they kind of gave up on the series. So I would like to see Origins and Odyssey kind of bring people back into it so they can follow the story again. And I'm hoping the guy who actually created the original Assassin's Creed, even though he left the company, he still is happy with how it turned out. Because it was a nice idea of what he had. And I want to see it come to a proper conclusion. I don't want it to be something that just goes on and on forever. I want to see a proper story come out of this. They've also have a movie released in that tie into the story. So you have to watch the movie to understand some of Origin, because it references the movie in ways kind of weird but interesting. I think that got a lot of hate as well. But when you have played all the games and understand a lot of the story, you kind of understand why they did some things. But while you can join the game nowadays from pretty much any point in the series, it's good to start from the start, because then you'll understand a lot more than you would just coming into it from the latest game. Because every game references stuff that's happened in the previous games. And if you don't understand it, there's no point even reading it. Because you just won't understand the references, you won't understand the characters' names, you just won't understand the majority of it. You'll understand the assassin story though, that happens in the fictional world, but you won't understand anything that happens in the real world and all the references to people in the real world. Which means that whole real world element will be completely lost. There's no point to it if you don't understand what it's about. But that's the problem with having such a long running series like this. Especially when you've now got all the remakes, which encourage people to buy the earlier games, but a lot of people, they don't want to buy the earlier ones. Especially if they already have played them before, or they still own them. But like I've shown in all the games I've played so far, all the Uplay elements haven't worked for the games. They don't do the achievements right. The multiplayer doesn't work. I can't access DLC like you would normally. So I'll probably have to get like the remastered just to access the DLC in that, even though I've already paid for it. Kinda sucks. These cutscenes are always long too, like so many people working on these games, it's not funny. And they've got all the different regions that they make these games for. So many people. About 8 o'clock here too, where I am. And if I start uploading now, it'll probably take 9 hours. So it should be done by the time I get up tomorrow, so I can start recording straight away for the next one. Start streaming and recording. But if you manage to watch this one before I stream next, you could always come and join the live stream and follow it live. Up to you really. But I don't really think many people are gonna watch this while I'm streaming it. I'm pretty sure most people will come along in the future and watch it, because I'm not really that well known right now. You'll probably find me by chance, or when Odyssey's released. Some people will probably find me when Odyssey's released and then check out stuff I've done, and then come find all these videos. Don't know. Depends on if people actually like my content or not. But we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping my Odyssey stream goes well. and people come and check out all these old videos. And it looks like there was nothing extra, it's just back here. So there's all these, which I need to get stuff for to open. Like, this one won't show up because these two don't show up till end or DLC or something. I need 30 for that one. 20. There's 100 all up, and that one only wants 30. Okay. So, it doesn't look like 16's here. I'm pretty sure he shows up in the memories though. But yeah. That is the world. Even though I'm awake now, I'm in the Animus again. And that's pretty much it. And I got this tattoo on my arm now, which is pretty much like the apple and the ancient ones. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game, Assassin's Creed Revelations, the 4th game in the series. Next time we move on to Assassin's Creed 3, which is the 5th game in the series, and it should be fun. Well, gonna end the video now and the stream, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.